Gene Hackman's doctor is telling Betsy Arawa's estimated date of death is incorrect in an interview on March 16th with Daily Mail. Dr. Josiah Child states Betsy didn't die on February 11th because she called his clinic on February 12th. The doctor says she'd called me a couple of weeks before she died to ask about getting an echocardiogram for her husband. She'd made an appointment for herself for February 12th. She called back on the 12th of February morning and spoke with one of our doctors who told her come in that afternoon. But when our office scheduled Betsy's appointment, Dr. Josiah Child says she never came in. He says she did not show any signs of respiratory distress. The appointment wasn't anything Have virus related. We attempted to call her a couple of times with no answer. G and Betsy were discovered dead in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home on February 26th, after an investigation. Authorities said on March 7th that Betsy died at age 64 from Han virus pulmonary syndrome. Gene, who's 95, is believed to have died approximately a week later from hypertensive atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease with Alzheimer's disease as a contributing factor. Significantly, when asked to confirm the date of death, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office tells News on March 17th. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office did not provide a date of death. We did state the last known activity posted from Mrs. Arawa Hackman was February 11th, 2025. We also indicated that the investigation was ongoing and we were awaiting cell phone records pending cell phone records. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office investigation determined that the last known activity of Mrs. Hackman to be February 11th, 2025. We can now confirm that Mrs. Hackman's phone was used on the morning of February 12th to call a medical center in Santa Fe, Cloudberry Health. A total of 3 calls were made that morning, all to the medical center. One incoming call was made to Mrs. Hackman from the same medical center that afternoon that registered as a missed call on Mrs. Hackman's cell phone. This information was gathered by investigation into the cell phone records on her phone.